Perhaps I'm alone on this one, but knowing that cooler air is coming tomorrow, this morning felt especially oppressive, knowing it's so close.
Yes, and also I feel like the showers and storms came through last night, and usually it's pretty soon after that you feel it, and this is a delayed. I know,
yeah, I know,
but people don't listen to that. It's like
I
it's
heard you.
Amanda's still it's still
right.
sticky out there.
No, you said it wouldn't be.
Delayed reaction. We will get there.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I think, is when you feel like.
Great.
And I was off by a day. I just wanted to correct this. July 3rd was the last time that southern Maine got into the 50s. I said the 4th. Close. Oh, okay. Probably no other person was going to notice that, but I was going to be annoyed by it. So it's been a while. We should get there tonight. Temperatures right now in the low 80s, mid 80s in Sanford and Portsmouth. And as we talked about yesterday, it will still be warm here. I mean, this is not a super drastic cold front in the sense of us dropping down into the 60s or anything like that. And the dew points are still clinging along the coastline into the upper 60s, low 70s. But there is hope. You can see to the northwest where dews are down into the 50s, which is where we're going to settle by late tonight, early tomorrow morning. And that will be the change that a lot of us have been waiting for a while, just getting into a more comfortable air mass at least. We've got the last of the rain offshore. We got hit by a couple of thunderstorms in most spots last night or yesterday afternoon, depending on your location. Now we're in good shape here. The clouds are kind of following the same pattern where they're just moving in out of down east Maine. A lot of sun back across western Maine, the mountains, New Hampshire, and that's where temperatures will pop up the most into the mid 80s and upper 80s not out of the question based on where we're sitting right now. So you can see this model actually flashes Portland to 87. Again, northwest wind is actually a good wind direction for the coastline. Most of us are in good shape with a mixture of sun and clouds through the rest of today. Tonight we start to feel some relief, and this is our chance to drop down into the 50s, although barely in a lot of spots, but we should be able to get into the upper 50s for lows, mid 50s into the mountains, and it has been a very long time since that's happened. Even for this time of the year, an unusually long stretch of staying 60 plus, and in a lot of cases 65 plus for all of these days. So that'll change tonight into tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's a pleasant day though. You're not going to be out there saying, wow, it's fall. The morning you might feel a little bit, but after that we're back into the 80s. There's a lot of sunshine, so dew points are lower, but it's still warm. And we continue that theme into Saturday where temperatures are about 80 to 85. A few clouds maybe along the coastline here through the middle of the day, but I think mostly it will be sunny and pleasant. And we'll have a cold front that has to come through on Sunday. That'll give us some isolated showers and storms. But the models are not very robust with this front at all. It's mostly looking like just an isolated chance for a shower and storm, meaning that most of the state stays dry, I think, through the entire weekend. Temperatures back to the 80s again on Sunday. So here's just a visual representation of that changing dew point that we talked about, going from the upper 60s through this afternoon down into the 50s. I don't think we popped too many 40s. 40s would really have us thinking about fall, but I don't think we're going to get quite that crisp by tomorrow morning, but you'll notice a difference for sure. Fronts offshore, high pressure in place. Saturday, Sunday both look good. Things pretty quiet into early next week as well. But temperatures flattening a bit. Our average high is 80, so we'll be kind of living in that zone for really the next 7 days or so. Nothing anomalously hot necessarily. So we had our warmest start to July in history. It's going to be close. We probably won't have the warmest ever based on this because we're going back to average, right? We need to keep that number up. I'm not sure if that's a competition we want to win. No. I would say pretty comfortably we'll be in a top 10 warmest July, maybe a top 5. We'll just have to see where that lands, but a lot of people will be more comfortable over the next few days. And again, not a whole lot of rain here. I was saying before I've been slow to cut my grass because it's been so hot.
For good reason.
We've had a couple of downpours, but there's not a lot of rain going forward over the next 7 days either.
There's a few yards in my neighborhood that I look at that are brown already.
Yes.
Because they've been cut back and back.
Yes. If I were doing a job of cutting it, mine would be toast, but I'm just letting it
Ease
breathe.
into it.
Yeah.
Also, whatever you have to tell yourself.
Right. Exactly. Totally.
Good excuse not to. All right, Keith, thanks.